In the middle, in the VW turbocharged Beetle, Orjan Varland. Completing the front rank, the British driver Barry Hathaway in the Clubman's specification MG Metro 6R4. In the second row is Bengt Wiklund, number 47, and alongside him in the Escort is Ross Browning. Then in the third row on the left in the white Fiesta, it's the multiple Lyddon champion and the man who's done so well on the continent, Trevor Reeves from Croydon. Alongside him, there is nobody at the moment, but it will be Anders Carlson if he comes out in his Audi Quattro. And on the right, in the yellow Renault R5 Turbo, is Roger Newbold. And in the back rank, you can see the distinctive coloured Porsche 911 of Dennis Atkinson. There he is, number 6. Dennis Atkinson comes from Milthorpe in Cumbria, where he has a garage business. He started his career in Minis, went on to Escorts, ex-Croft champion, and there you see the RS200 turbocharged Ford coming up onto the grid. That's Wiklund's car, number 47. Those mighty nozzles in front of Dennis Atkinson's Porsche windscreen are to spray water on it if the conditions are muddy. He won't need them today. It's as dry as a bone. All ready to go, and this is a 4.5 lap race. The first of the afternoon. Watch Alamaki on the left. He doesn't get away particularly well, but now he does. He sprints into paddock turn for the first time very clearly in the lead. Now, Matti Alamaki, number 11 in the Lancia Delta S4, four-wheel drive Group B car, outlawed from rallying at the end of 1986 in favour of the Group A cars this year. And this is the only one that is racing in Rallycross this year. And Alamaki has taken it into second position in the European Rallycross Championship. He completes the first half lap in this 4.5 lap race, very distinctively in the lead from the Beetle of Orjan Varland, the Swedish driver, who doesn't actually travel much to Grand Prix outside his own country because he's a bit strapped for money, comes from Master in his country. But now Alamaki goes through one lap completed in this 4.5 lap race. Varland in second place. Barry Hathaway, the British driver in the Clubman's specification MG Metro 6R4, sprints down, tumble downhill in third position. Now he's being challenged by Bengt Wiklund. You'll see the Ford RS200. That's another outlawed Group B rally car. So there is Wiklund, number 47, in fourth position, challenging the about 280 horsepower V6 powered car and he's taking him. Wiklund is going to get through as they go to Hoppy's drop, but he's on the outside. Barry Hathaway closes the door in his face, which he's perfectly entitled to do. Rejoins the Grand Prix circuit in a gigantic slide as the leader, Matti Alamaki, goes into the chicane. He's got this race very convincingly in his pocket. There's going to be no problem for Alamaki to win, provided he can just keep going, and that should be easy enough for him. He had a turbo blow this morning, but that has been replaced. So it's Alamaki leading in the red Lancia Delta four-wheel drive car with his comparatively flimsy bonnet flapping in front of him. And you can see the way the car is set up, well clear of the ground. Big suspension trouble, and Varland is out. Varland does a terrific spin. Meantime, Barry Hathaway goes up into second place. Look for the 6R4 in the background as they come down to the chicane with 2 laps to go. Now there's a real scrap for second position between Barry Hathaway in the red and white MG Metro 6R4. This is the man who won at Lyddon recently. He's the brother of Graham Hathaway, the ex-British Rallycross champion. And now Vikland is trying to use the superior power of the RS200 Ford, but Hathaway will have nothing of it. Holds the outside, goes on the grass, is on the inside. Vikland gets through. Vikland up into second place. And now he should hold that because he's got a lot more power than Hathaway. The conditions are dry. They're absolutely perfect for rallycross racing. So, as they go through on lap 3.5, as it were, it is still Matti Alamaki leading very convincingly. A stab of flame from Vikland's Ford engine as he goes onto the overrun. There is Alamaki. He is now into his last lap. He is definitely going to qualify for the B final, and we might just be seeing the start of a pretty sensational run of success from Alamaki, who bought this car at enormous cost, expecting more or less to cakewalk the European Championship of 1987, only to find that his Finnish countryman and rival, Seppo Niittymaki, had bought one of the even more successful Group B Peugeot cars, with which he, Niittymaki, has proceeded to win the European Championship this year. It looks as though the two Finns will be meeting if Alamaki goes in the B final as he has in the C final, this one, because he goes now into Langley's Gap, across the knife edge, to win the B final and C final and qualify for the B final, with Bengt Vikland in second position, Barry Hathaway in third place, Orjan Valand in the VW fourth, Roger Newbold in the Renault 5 in fifth position, and the British driver Ross Browning sixth. But Alamaki is the man, and he has qualified for the B final.